The White House is suing New York City. You guys saw this one, right? They've got some cooperation from the mayor, Eric Adams, but not enough. And part of that's because of Letitia James and Kathy Hochul, but you still have an infrastructure around you, if you would, in New York City that is resisting the DHS, resisting ICE, not wanting to cooperate under any circumstances. And in fact, you actually have allegations that Letitia James, lovely woman that she is, Letitia James was trying to get intel on anybody out there that was cooperating with ICE, because she has sent out a mandate saying absolutely, positively not, you're not allowed to. And she's doing it under the guise of, oh, they're going after innocent people. Even the CNN anchor had to challenge her on that. Watch.
Voters make a distinction, a lot of them, and the polls show it, between undocumented immigrants without criminal records, people you're talking about, and those who have them, right? Especially in these extreme cases, like we look at in this case in New York City. But to that point, in this case, why should those voters think that this is something other than the system not working? I mean, if you're talking about waiting for comprehensive immigration reform, I've been in Washington for 20 years, and they've been trying for a long time. It doesn't happen, right? So why, in the case of cities taking a step and states taking a step, is this an example where there could be that coordination instead of waiting decades for Congress to act?
At the outset, I indicated to you that, in fact, New York State and other Democratic states cooperate with ICE when it comes to criminal convictions. But when it comes to innocent individuals who serve as your nanny, who clean your home, individuals who are our neighbors, individuals who unfortunately are just trying to make ends meet.
Both of these individuals had multiple arrests after deportation orders. Why are those not opportunities?
She ignores it.
And that is why in the state of New York, when it comes to individuals, as you indicated, individuals with criminal convictions, then we cooperate with ICE.
But no, you don't. You don't cooperate, because that's why these two individuals, they already had criminal convictions and they were already supposed to be deported. And yet you clearly did not cooperate, lady. So why are you talking out of both sides of your mouth?
But it's important that we make a distinction between those individuals with criminal convictions and those individuals, again, who are just trying to make ends meet each and every day. And the vast majority of individuals who are being secreted.
Right, because she actually believes in open borders and she just wants to take everyone in. And, you know, hey, we played you the congresswoman from Brooklyn yesterday who admitted, you know, the unthinkable, the thing that you're not supposed to be saying anytime, any place, right? She admitted, well, I need more people, if nothing else, than for redistricting, right? Because it's all politics. That's what it's about. Don't ever forget for 2 seconds. Like, you sit there and you say, why would they have done this? Why would you bring 20 million people into the country that you can't actually support, that you don't have the system and the infrastructure for? Why would you do it? Oh, I see. This is your way of getting more representation in various districts. That's the goal, right? Meanwhile, you got the Chicago mayor who's pulling a similar thing to Letitia, and then some, because listen to this guy. I've played you guys this sound before, but if you're just joining us, by the way, make sure that you subscribe, that you hit the bell. We are on our way to 1 million. It's a really big deal. But this is a Chicago mayor, and he's like, I don't care. I don't even care about the Constitution. Yeah, who needs a Constitution? Who needs any kind of law and order? Certainly don't need that in Chicago. No way, Chicago. That's one dangerous, dangerous place, and it's on this guy.
And division. Look, we are a welcoming city ordinance. Our local police department will not ever cooperate with ICE. Whatever their constitutional authority is.
Whatever their constitutional authority is. I mean, I hate to break it to you guys, but here's the deal. Congress has control over this, right? I mean, we've been all through it, and I don't need to do another civics lesson here for you. Although I got all the information right here. Whether it's the Foreign Affairs and National Sovereignty Clause, the Migration Clause, the Supremacy Clause, the Commerce Clause. Let me just tell you, I'm going to sum it up by saying if there's one power the federal government has, it's the power over who is in the country. Period. Full stop. End of story. Whether you like it or not. And you know what? If you don't like it, then do what Kristi Noem is telling you to do. Go and change the laws, because the laws are the laws and they have to enforce them. Why else do you have a DHS, Department of Homeland Security? Thank you very much. Here she is.
My only question to you, I'd say a question back to you is, which laws in the United States should be enforced and which ones shouldn't? I mean, my job, here's the deal, guys. My job is not to pick and choose which laws we enforce and which ones we don't. We have laws in this country, and they matter. If you want the law changed, go to Congress. When's the last time you went to Capitol Hill and told your senator or representative to change it? That's what they need to do. This is the perfect time for Congress to make a decision on how they want people in this country to be able to have an opportunity to come here legally and to fix this. We, as law enforcement officers and as a national security department and agency, my job is to uphold the law, and that's what I will continue to do.
Well said. Well said, Kristi Noem. I mean, this isn't that hard. Why are they doing this? They really do want some kind of civil war, I think. I mean, they're like, okay, well, we're not in charge and we're not going to take that we're not in charge. And so, you know, what happened when the Republicans weren't in charge for 4 years? They buckled down. They didn't cry hysterics. What did they do? They got ready. They got ready for this particular moment in time. They lawyered up. They figured out exactly where the opportunities were, constitutionally speaking, legally speaking, where they would be able to come in with more force, and they used that time accordingly. The Democrats, on the other hand, they're a bunch of spoiled children, just wail on and on and on. We don't like this. We don't like that. Too bad. Too bad. It's the law. It's part of the Constitution. And if you don't like the law, you can go out and change it, which is exactly what Kristi Noem is saying. Guys, remember when Barack Obama was deporting 1,000 people a day? This administration is looking to deport 3,000 people a day, but everybody's freaking out over that. I mean, hey, Obama did it, no problem. I'm just kind of curious, why was it okay for Obama, but it is not okay for Donald Trump? Sure, it's TDS. You get Trump derangement syndrome on steroids. I get that, but it's something else more. It's more in that it is political, right? They're trying to bring all these people here, if for no other reason than what the Brooklyn Congresswoman said the other day, which is redistricting. So if that's the goal, you understand there's a method to the madness. It's not necessarily good for your district. It's not necessarily good for your people, but they're going to continue pursuing this because they think that politically it's going to give them more bodies and therefore more votes, and they're all about increasing their own power no matter what. It's pretty gross.